So I think I'm going to be a little controversial. There is a perception in the world, it seems, that traditional energy forms, let's call it fossil fuels, and green solutions, renewables, are totally non-complementary. It's one or the other. Seems to be the marketplace right now. I don't understand that, because even with a big, hairy goal of becoming completely green in 100 years' time, you're totally codependent, really, on the existing supply systems. Infrastructure, supply of electricity, we're talking about energy, etc., all comes from existing fossil fuel-based generation. Our objective is to grow the green pie significantly and to push people into going green as an alternative when it makes sense, when it's practical. Not at all costs. Can't be at all costs, because otherwise it's not going to happen. It's got to be affordable. In fact, it needs an edge beyond just the green credentials that are provided by, let's call it, alternative energy or renewable energy. So I'd like to start having a conversation about codependency. Sometimes you've got to be in partnership with somebody you don't particularly like, but you can create a formidable team.
What is your vision going forward?
So really, Go Green Africa is a platform we've created to push corporations into doing just that, going green. And it's to do it throughout Africa. Our focus is Africa. We must remember that infrastructure is very limited in Africa when it comes to supply of energy, which sits at the core of so much. It sits at the center of, job creation, essentially, economic growth, which is going to be the thing that helps to take people out of poverty and into a sustainable future. So we want green to be at the center of people's thinking. I think that's what it is. And we want organizations to find a way to go green, perhaps whilst retaining dependence to some extent on traditional energy supply. But let's always look for that alternative. And more wonderful work is being done that is making green such an important part of waste management. Blue too, by the way. We must remember that 85% of carbon dioxide is absorbed by the ocean. So I think the whole blue economy, which we've added to our portfolio, is a very exciting future part of what we do.
We're launching Carbon Markets Africa Summit later this year. How excited are you about the opportunities that carbon markets can bring to the continent?
So I'm particularly excited about carbon markets because I believe, again with the focus on Africa, that there is an opportunity to help use carbon credits to provide money to sustain communities in their places of living rather than seeing them urbanized. And finding a way to protect our large landscapes in Africa, the wild landscapes of Africa that are quite unique, and the last remaining significant landscapes in the world of this type. There has to be funding to support that continuation. We have to find a way to counter the avarice demand for wood and minerals, etc., that sees beautiful natural environments being destroyed. We've got to empower local communities to turn away the $100 that's offered for a beautiful teak tree, for example, because they know that that tree is generating carbon credits that's going to assist to educate the children in the community. So it's a very, for me, the opportunity with carbon markets is important, very important. And I know you just interviewed the lady from Carbon Trust. Trust is, funny enough, at the center of what we're doing in the carbon market world too, through our business Acidium in London. There's a lack of trust in the industry right now. Projects have overstated their achievements. it's been under pressure for a long time. Trust completely demoralizes markets and breaks down markets. We've got to shore up that trust. We've got to create trusted environments, and if we help to achieve that, I think we can see the carbon market world contributing towards the success of Africa.